Have you ever caught yourself saying, "Why does this always happen to me?" If so, you are not alone. But you don't have to stay there. Because here's the truth, you can't heal in the mindset that broke you. And there is a moment, a powerful shift when you finally stop asking, "Why me?" and change the narrative to, "Watch me." And yes, life can be unfair. Heartbreak, loss, setbacks, moments that literally knock the wind out of you. Sometimes you don't get to choose what happens to you, but you do get to choose how you respond. Your healing, your growth, and your future all begins with that choice. And let me be clear, it's not about pretending that the pain didn't happen. Rather, it's about not letting it define who you become. Hey, this is Tans. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're breaking down how you can finally shift from victim mode to survivor mode. And we're using real talk, real science, and real steps that'll change your life. Part 1, understanding victim mentality. Victim mentality is the belief that life happens to you rather than life happens for you. Do you ever catch yourself saying, "Why does this always happen to me?" Or "I can't catch a break," or "I can't do anything right"? We've all been there. It's human. But staying there, that's what keeps you stuck. Psychologist Dr. Martin Seligman, known for his work in learned helplessness, found that people who believe they have no control over their circumstances often stop trying, even when opportunities show up. You see, that's the danger of victim thinking. It tricks your brain into giving up your own power. But here's the truth. You are not what happens to you. Rather, you are what you decide to do next. Part 2, the survivor manifest. Survivors don't pretend like life is perfect. Rather, they face the storms and they keep moving anyway. Being a survivor means taking radical responsibility of your own healing, focusing on what you can control, turning pain into power, and choosing growth over blame. There was a time when I felt completely stuck at my previous job. I was making a lot of money, but I was getting burnt out. I felt exhausted. I did not like my team or my boss, and I felt like there was no escape. And it wasn't until I finally realized that no one is coming to rescue me. I have to rescue myself that everything shifted. I stopped waiting for the situation to change, and I started proactively looking for other opportunities. The funny thing is, the minute I shifted my mindset, it's almost like the universe moved to make things happen. All of a sudden, I started getting emails with opportunities. People started reaching out with opportunities, even old contacts who I hadn't talked to in years. And reconnecting with one of my old contacts finally led me to make a career change to the one I'm in today in sales that makes me happy and fulfilled. You see, survivor mentality isn't about denial. It's about determination. It's about saying to yourself, "Yes, I absolutely hate my current situation, but I have the power to fix it. I have the power to change my narrative and to rewrite my story." Part 3, the psychology behind the shift. Let's understand the science of transformation. According to neuroplasticity research, your brain actually rewires itself based on your actions and thoughts. So when you shift from passive victim thinking to active survivor thinking, you literally change the structure of your brain. Dr. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset shows that believing you can improve even after trauma leads to higher success, better relationships, and emotional resilience. Survivors focus on agency, the belief that your choices matter. So instead of asking yourself, "Why is this happening to me?" reframe it to, "What lesson is this teaching me?" That small shift changes your story from helpless to heroic. Part 4, 5 steps to stop being the victim. Now, here's how to start living like a survivor. Step 1, catch the victim narrative. The first step is to be self-aware. Start paying attention to the stories that you tell yourself out loud and in your head. Victim narratives are often disguised as everyday complaints like, "I hate that this always happens to me," or "Why is it always me?" or "Why can't I get a break?" or "They don't support me." According to cognitive behavioral therapy, thoughts shape emotions and behavior. If your inner dialogue keeps repeating that you're helpless or unlucky, then guess what? Your brain starts to believe it and filters the world in that way. So start a thought journal. Write down every single negative comment or emotion that you have for 1 week. At the end of each day, reframe just one of them. So for example, if you didn't get all your tasks done, rather than beating yourself up for it, just reframe it to, "You know what? I'll try harder tomorrow." Over time, this compounds and trains your brain to start looking for strengths rather than excuses. Step 2, take responsibility. There is incredible power in saying, "This isn't my fault, but it is my responsibility." This step is about owning your response and not blaming others and not waiting to be rescued. When you take responsibility, you reclaim your agency. You automatically shift from reacting to responding. In neuroscience, this is tied to your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for conscious decision making. When you stop blaming and you start acting, this region gets automatically activated, allowing you to strategize and to rebuild. So ask yourself, what is within my control right now? Make a power list of 3 small things that you can change in your life today. So for example, if you're looking to change your job, take 3 small steps toward making that change. It could be as simple as number 1, updating your resume, number 2, posting your resume to a job site, and number 3, reaching out to an old colleague and asking them about their job and their company and if they're willing to refer you. You see, small wins compound over time and build massive momentum. Step 3, set boundaries like a survivor. Victims often feel drained because they allow too many people to access their time, their energy, and their emotions. Survivors not only set clear, strong boundaries, but are really good at enforcing them. You see, boundaries are not walls, they're gate controls. They allow you to let in what fuels you and to keep out what doesn't serve you and what depletes you. I have a whole video about people pleasing where I talk about this topic. I'm going to link it for you here so you can go and watch it. You can start by identifying just one area where you feel resentful or like you're getting taken advantage of. That's usually a sign that that's an area where a boundary needs to be set. And practice saying to others, "Let me take a rain check," or "That's not going to work for me," or "I'm not available right now." And if you really struggle with this, I would highly recommend writing boundary scripts in your journal so that you can practice them and feel more confident while delivering them. Remember, boundaries aren't selfish, they are self-respect. Step 4, own your story. Yes, the pain happened, but it doesn't get to be the final word. When you hide from your story, it owns you. When you own your story, you get to write the next chapter. This is about transforming your pain into purpose. According to Dr. Brené Brown, when you share your story from a place of strength rather than shame, it helps build connection and healing, not just for you, but also for others. So in your journal, write a survivor statement. For example, you can write, "I went through betrayal, but I'm becoming stronger and wiser because of it." And keep writing as you evolve. Remember, your past is your power source, not your prison. Step 5, build survivor habits. The difference between victims and survivors often lies in their daily habits and not in huge breakthroughs. Your daily habits are either reinforcing your pain or reinforcing your power. And survivors don't wait to feel motivated, they act from commitment. So build a 3-part survivor morning routine. Move your body by releasing stress hormones and activating your energy. And even 10 minutes of walking or stretching counts. Use affirmations or journal prompts like, "What am I proud of today? What did I get accomplished today?" Or "What strength did I show yesterday?" And plan with purpose. Write down 1 to 3 key intentions for the day. This shifts you from reactive mode to proactive control. And over time, as you practice this 3-step simple morning routine, it can rewire your brain to operate from strength rather than from survival. Each of these steps can help you break free from helplessness and rebuild your identity, not as a victim of your past, but as the author of your future. You see, surviving isn't just about making it through. It's about rising with wisdom, grit, and unshakable self-belief. You are not what happened to you. You are who you choose to be next. And if this message spoke to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are together in this journey of growth, strength, and resilience. And we're just getting started. You should also watch the next video where we talk about anti-fragility, the powerful mindset of becoming stronger because of chaos and not in spite of it. See you in the next one.